Welcome, all Leos, both new and returning, to my channel, Golden Fortune Leo. If you're tuning in, you're in for something special, as the universe has quite a message for you this June 16th to 17th. Let's dive into this cosmic moment and embrace the quiet power that awaits. There are moments in life that don't necessarily make it into history books but instead live in our souls, forever reverberating in the deepest parts of our hearts. This is one of those moments, Leo, when you're called to sit back, take a deep breath, and trust that something extraordinary is quietly unfolding. The universe is opening a door for you, chosen one, but not just any door. This door leads to a sacred silence, a space where your deepest desires are slowly starting to take shape, hidden from the noise of the world. And during this brief window of time, your most powerful tool is silence itself. It's not about taking center stage or seeking validation, but about listening to the soft whispers of your soul. Think of it like tuning into your favorite song, where the melody flows perfectly when you stop talking and simply listen. Yes, Leo, this moment is for you to let the universe work its magic in quiet, undisturbed silence. The waxing moon during this time brings an emotional stir-up. The dormant wishes and old feelings you thought were buried? Well, the full moon is here to pull them back to the surface. Don't be surprised if you start feeling a bit more emotional, sensitive, or even nostalgic. This is the moon's way of nudging you to reconnect with parts of yourself that have long been hidden. But here's where Buddhist wisdom comes in. In Buddhism, there's a concept called Samatha, the highest form of meditation, where no words are needed, only pure awareness. It's in these moments of stillness that we find our true power. The universe isn't asking you to shout your desires from the rooftops or make grand proclamations. Instead, silence becomes your spiritual power. You don't need to prove anything, Leo. Your actions, or in this case, your lack of them, are speaking volumes. Trust in this pause. Trust in the process. This is your time to let your wishes mature, not in haste, but in the sacred quiet where they can truly flourish. So, what should you do now? Hold your silence, Leo. It's the most powerful move you can make. Keep your dreams close to your heart. The universe is taking care of the rest. Right now, Leo, the universe is asking something of you that might feel a bit strange: to stay silent about your dreams. At first, it might seem like you're being asked to hide your magic, but let me assure you it's not about keeping secrets. It's about giving your dreams the space they need to grow and mature. Think of it like a seed planted in the ground. You don't yell at the seed to grow faster, right? You water it, give it sunlight, and trust that in time, it will bloom. Silence is the fertile soil in which your deepest wishes are growing, Leo. It's not empty, it's full of potential. When you speak too soon, you disturb the process. Your wishes need time to ripen, so let them grow in peace. You don't need to explain yourself to anyone yet. You don't need to prove anything to the world. You've already planted the seed, now give it room to breathe. If you're feeling more sensitive, exhausted, or just plain out of sync with the world around you, don't panic. You're not falling apart. You're undergoing a spiritual recalibration. Yes, it may feel like you're tuning an instrument and you're slightly out of key, but trust me, Leo, that's just the universe tuning your frequency, preparing you for something much bigger. Sometimes, when we undergo spiritual shifts, it feels like everything is a little bit off, but that's because your energy is adjusting to something higher, something that's on its way to you. This is your moment of transformation, and it's happening quietly, beneath the surface. So, if you're feeling tired or more emotional than usual, know that it's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that you're evolving, just like a butterfly emerging from its cocoon, slowly but surely. You might also find yourself in what the Buddhists call the Bardo phase, the space between life and death, the liminal zone where things are neither here nor there. In the Bardo, the old self is falling away, and the new self is still being formed. This is the sacred moment when you're standing between two frequencies, the version of you that is familiar and the new, enlightened, chosen one waiting to emerge. It can feel unsettling, like you're floating in a place that doesn't quite feel like home anymore. But let me tell you, Leo, don't rush this process. This phase is for deep reflection, it's where the magic happens. Embrace this quiet, reflective moment, because this is where your growth is taking place. You're not lost. You're simply in transition. The old version of you is shedding, and the new, more powerful version of yourself is being born. So take a breath, trust the process, and know that you are exactly where you need to be. Ah, the strawberry full moon, Leo, the universe didn't exactly give you a heads up, did it? It just barged in, stirred up the emotional pot, and cleaned house like a housekeeper on a caffeine high. And now, here you are, feeling emotionally drained, maybe even a little out of sorts. But let me tell you something, Leo, this is no accident. The full moon is working its magic, and you're in the midst of a major transformation. It's like you're shedding your old skin, and while it may feel uncomfortable, even a bit awkward, this is part of the process. Think of it like a snake sloughing off its skin. Yes, it's a little gross and uncomfortable, but it's necessary for growth. The full moon is pushing you toward the next chapter in your life. It's not easy, but trust me, it's absolutely essential. Now, let's talk about your sacred wish, Leo. The universe has a small favor to ask, keep it in silence. Yes, you heard that right, no shouting your dreams from the rooftops just yet. Think of your wish as a delicate little seed. If you blow on it too soon, it might not take root. Keep it close to your heart, nurture it quietly, and trust that, in time, it will grow. You don't need to share every single desire the second it pops into your head. In fact, speaking it out loud too soon might just take away the magic you're cultivating. Just like planting a tree, you need to give it room to grow, Leo. Silence is your ally right now. And here comes the tricky part, Mercury. When Mercury aligns with the Sun, let's just say, communication gets a bit foggy. Suddenly, your words might get tangled up, and you might feel an urge to speak before your wish has fully blossomed. Here's the catch, Leo, ego loves to speak. The ego craves attention, recognition, and validation. But guess what? Your soul, the real Leo magic, speaks in silence. The more you wait, the more you nurture your wish in silence, the stronger and clearer it becomes. The ego's impatience can mess with the pure energy you're building, so don't rush to spill everything out just because you feel like you need to. The best thing you can do now is wait, hold your silence, and let your soul's true desires come into full bloom when the time is right. In short, Leo, this full moon is a powerful teacher, but it's up to you to listen to its lesson. Patience and silence are your superpowers. Keep your wishes close, trust the process, and let the universe do its thing. Leo, listen up, because the universe is asking you to do something that might seem counterintuitive. Stay silent. And I know, you're the center of attention, you like to shine, and speaking your truth feels like second nature. But right now, silence is the most powerful tool in your spiritual arsenal. You don't need to explain your journey to anyone, nor do you need anyone's approval. Seriously, Leo, your silence is speaking volumes. It's telling the universe, I trust in divine timing. I know the right things will unfold at the right moment. That, my friend, is the true essence of your power right now. Silence equals trust. Let's face it, if there's anyone who can pull off quiet strength, it's you. And guess what? You don't need to rush to explain yourself to anyone. Holding your wish close, quietly nurturing it, is the most powerful act you can do. Now, I get it, you're probably feeling like something's a little off lately. Maybe you've been feeling distant, overly sensitive, or emotionally scattered. And guess what? You're not falling apart. You are upgrading. Yes, you heard me right. Your soul is undergoing a massive shift, and this is not a sign of weakness, Leo, it's a sign of evolution. These emotional ups and downs, the moments where you feel completely out of sync, they're all sacred symptoms of this transformation. Think of it like a cosmic software update. Sure, your computer might freeze for a bit while it installs the new features, but when it's done, it's running smoother than ever. Your energy is recalibrating, your frequency is changing, and you're evolving into something greater. So, take a breath, trust the process, and know that you are not losing yourself. You're becoming a better, more aligned version of your true self. And to honor this energy, Leo, I'm going to share with you a simple, yet powerful ritual to align yourself with this shift during the June 16th to 17th time frame. First, find a quiet space. Yes, step away from the noise for a bit. Light a candle, sit in stillness, and write down your deepest wish. Remember, this wish is your secret. There's no need for validation from anyone. Keep it just between you and the universe. Then, place that piece of paper under your pillow before bed, and whisper to yourself, I don't need this to manifest now, just at the perfect time. Trust that when the timing is right, the universe will take care of the rest. On June 18th, burn the paper and let the ashes fall back into nature. This act of releasing your wish into the universe is your offering, your signal that you trust the process and that you're ready for what's to come. So, Leo, let silence do the talking, embrace the upgrade, and trust in the sacred timing of it all. The universe has your back, and with this ritual, you'll be aligning yourself with divine flow. Leo, here's the deal, right now, the universe is asking you to hold your wish in silence. And no, it's not because the world doesn't deserve to hear it, it's because you need to hear it first. You see, Leo, your energy is sacred, and this is your time to let it mature in peace. The universe is quietly working behind the scenes, orchestrating everything to fall into place. But here's the thing, it's not going to happen on your schedule. You can't rush divine timing. Trust the process. Your wish is already beginning to take root, like a little seed planted in fertile soil, and when the time is right, it will blossom into something magnificent. When it's ready, the whole world will see it, and you'll stand there, glowing, like the star you truly are. Now, as a Leo, you probably have that natural instinct to share your dreams, to shine bright, and to make your mark on the world. But this season, Leo, is all about the quiet power of stillness. The universe is cooking up something incredible for you, but just like a perfectly brewed cup of tea, it takes time to steep. Embrace this period of stillness, and trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. The magic is happening behind the curtain, Leo, and you're being prepared for something amazing. You're a chosen one, and the universe is fine-tuning your path to greatness. So, here's the big takeaway, take a deep breath, trust the process, and enjoy the ride. Don't let the pressure to speak your dreams out loud interfere with the divine timing at play. When the time comes, Leo, you'll shine brighter than you ever imagined. And hey, if this message resonates with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Golden Fortune Leo. Stay tuned for more cosmic insights and guidance, because this journey is just getting started.